Hello. So, in my review of the four videos, I found that video A, the medical professional was um, just not professional. She was slouching, checking her phone. She seemed very uninterested in what the patient had to say. She would ask many closed-ended questions and would just have a very accusational, almost judgmental tone when asking if the patient smoked, and just didn't seem very engaged with the patient. In video B, however, she did seem very engaged, polite. She introduced herself in order to gain trust of the patient. She asked clear questions. For example, when asking about pain, she asked on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the worst pain imaginable, where in the first video A, she just asked how the pain was and didn't really clarify the questions. She also asked plenty of open-ended questions and just seemed very compassionate as well with the patient. In video C, again, the assessment seemed very just not professional. The medical professional was kind of tampering with her equipment in the beginning. It kind of gives the feeling to the patient of just untrustworthiness. In the end of the video, she just didn't give any proper recommendations to the patient. It just kind of seemed like she was just being just pushed over, I guess, or just not taken serious. And during the exam, it just was very unclear, or the medical professional doing her assessment and then just kind of saying interesting after, looking into her eyes or ears. It kind of leaves the patient wondering, kind of interesting how, and she just didn't clarify upon her findings. In video D, she seemed a lot more confident. She was very engaging, very positive with the patient. She stated what she was going to do prior to doing it. She also asked the patient to remove her layers in order to gain a proper assessment of her lungs and heart sound. And she was telling her findings while she was assessing. At the end, she was able to give clear instructions and just more information about what the patient was feeling and why, in order for the patient to gain a better understanding and let her feel a little more comfortable with the doctor.